Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kiki, and the name of my channel is Excuse Me Love. So if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or one of my subscribers, thank you for coming back, you guys. As you can tell, I'm a little bit under the weather, right? But actually, today I was feeling a lot better than I have felt in previous days. So, I know you see that the name of this video is called I Tried and I Failed. So, yeah. So, I'm just on here to tell y'all what's that all about. So, usually at this point of my videos, I always tell you to pause it, go get you something to drink, go get you a snack. But I don't think that's going to be a good idea for this video. I don't think it would be safe for you to have anything in your mouth while you listening to this. Because y'all, yeah. So I decided that I wanted to do a come shop with me video. You know, those videos where the creator takes you in with them shopping and they're showing you all the things and, oh, look at this, and oh, this is new. So I decided I'll try that. So I decided that I'll go back to Mississippi, but this time I went way past the state line. I went into the depths of Mississippi, right? I wanted to go somewhere where it wasn't like Cheers. I ain't want nobody to know my name or nothing like that. Because I'm trying to get it over the fear of, shooting content in public, So I was like, let me just go to a place, So I go, travel, good little distance, and I come to this Walmart. Now, this particular Walmart is not like Walmarts that I have seen before. This one is a different one. So I went into this Walmart, and as soon as I get through the doors, I see that they have a dollar spot. I'm talking about a dollar spot that looks identical to a Target dollar spot. Yeah. Wait, one of y'all looking like, oh yeah, I knew that? So y'all been gatekeeping. So we're going to talk about my expectations for our friendship at a later time. Oh yeah, we're friends. Yeah, we're friends. But yeah, I had never seen this, so I was so excited, you guys. I was like, oh, I picked the perfect Walmart. So I get in there and I get my camera out and I'm like, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiki and shoom. And if this is your first time here, the name of my channel is June. There are two little boys that are running around the little dollar spot area and just running laps around me like they're playing tag and it in the little dollar spot area. Where are they moms? Well, it looked like one mom, she had, paid for her groceries, so she was headed out. And the other mom looked like she was coming in. So they decided that was a good time for them to stop and get caught up on current events and all of that. While their kids are having a NASCAR foot race in the dollar spot, which a very nice dollar spot. So one of the little boys decided I must have looked like a building because he came and hid behind me. And the other little boy is trying to catch him going around. And I said, hey. Maybe we shouldn't run in the store. You can knock something or someone over. We have to be safe at all times. So they kind of look up at me. And then they go back to their little relay race. But I was telling myself, you know what, Kiki? That's fine. When you do these things, you have to be prepared for distractions. Just keep going. Just keep going. So I was like, okay, Hi, welcome back to my channel. And you guys, I cannot wait to show you this. I am at Walmart for a come shop with me. And did I hear, oh yeah, buddy. When you get home, don't go past go. Don't collect $200. You better get out that car and go straight to bed. Your night is over with. And there's a little boy. He's walking behind what I assume to be his mom. And he's just crying. Now, I know mom language. And I'm sure you do too. So the mom is going, yeah, buddy. Oh, buddy. See, when we moms laugh and we repeat ourselves and we laugh at stuff when there's nothing funny, somebody in big trouble. So I decided, you know what, this is not a good spot to be in, but I'll double around and come back to this spot later because it's such a gem and I gotta show it to y'all. So it's a Saturday. The store is bustling. People are everywhere. Parents trying to get their kids prepared for school. You know, they're trying to just do what they normally do on the weekend. So I get that. So I finally find an aisle where there's nobody on it. It's the throw pillow aisle. So I said, I'm going to go down this aisle and I'm going to give my viewers the best content ever about these throw pillows. I mean, they're going to be... So I get, hey, y'all, I'm back and I'm on the throw pillow aisle. And here comes a different little Johnny. Not the little Johnny that have to go straight to bed when you got home. Not the two little Johnnies that was playing hide and seek in the dollar aisle. But this is a little different Johnny. He looks to be about 4 or 5. So he comes down the aisle. And he's taking the throw pillows and putting them on the floor. Just... So I said, I channeled that lady. I said, hey, buddy, let's not do that. That's not nice. I was like, we don't put pillows on the floor. And so I said, so, how about all those pillows that you took down? Why don't you pick them up? Be a big boy and pick them up. So he kind of looked at me like, so, I had to initiate the teacher stare. So he was like, okay. So he started picking up the pillows. Where was his mom? Probably down the aisle talking, catching up with one of her friends that probably didn't even realize that her child left her side. Where eventually his mom comes and she's like, what are you doing? I said, well, he took all of these pillows down and I was just telling him to be a big boy and put them back up. And she said, oh, you little scoundrel. And she grabs him and just yanks him off the aisle. Y'all, the pillows are still on the floor. Y'all, in high school and in college, I worked in the service industry. I never worked at Walmart. And excuse me, you guys, because if you see me wiping my nose and stuff, because I'm still. So it does something to me to see people that just do things like that in a store. That really grinds my gears, okay? So I was like, I guess I'll pick up all the pillows because it's not fair for a worker to have to come through and do that. So yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Today, my arthritis was authorizing. So every time I bent down to pick up something snap, crackle, and pop. Y'all, I mean, it was making such popping and cracking noises. It was like somebody was walking through a dry forest, stepping on fallen tree branches. I was like, oh my goodness. So I finally get all the pillows up. And then I look around. Nobody's on the aisle. Let's try this again. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is a Come Shop with me. Then I hear this woman comes down the aisle, down the aisle, on the phone talking so loud, like she wanted everybody to hear her conversation. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna put this out, and I'm not being messy. I'm just putting that out. If your name is Jennifer and you live in the state of Mississippi, I'm not gonna even say what town I'm in, because I ain't trying to cause no mess. But if your name is Jennifer, you live in the state of Mississippi, your husband might be cheating on you, according to that person. Yeah. And I feel bad because some poor man gonna show up to the emergency room with a concussion because his wife is named Jennifer and she from Mississippi and she watched this. Before you whack them, just verify it. But I gotta say, the girl that was on the aisle telling your business, Jennifer, I think she was on your side, because she said, and I quote, "He should be the last one trying to cheat with his ugly self." Yeah, that's what she said. So I think that meant that she was on your side. Yeah, I think that's what that meant. Yeah, that's what that meant. So y'all, it's like, you know what? Why am I even doing this? You know, became instantly deflated. This is me talking to you as parents. Teacher to parents. Your kid's about to go back to school. When your child's teacher call you and tell you that little Johnny or, little Susie been acting up, or what we like to say, showing out. No, don't you dare talk about, really? They don't act that way at home. They don't do that with me. Don't you tell that lie. Because I'm going to find that teacher and I'm going to call them and I'm going to tattle. Yes, I am. I'm going to do a tattle. Because, see, what I want you to know, that I was the person that was in Target that time. And when you told Susie that she could not have a Frappuccino, and that when y'all left Target, you would stop at McDonald's and get her a McFrappe, and she dropped to that floor, and she rode from the entrance of Target all the way to them people's stock room. Yeah, I seen that. And I'm going to do a tattle. I'm tattling. Like, they do be acting like that at home. She lying. And, like that time when I was driving, behind you, and I could see through your back window. I could see you driving with one hand on the wheel. And you was, issuing some, correction. You was swiping. You ain't laying no hits. Because you had to keep your eyes on the road. You didn't connect on none of the hits, child. I saw that. And then when I passed you up because you were driving too slow, trying to connect on the hit. My windows were down and your windows were down. And you said, oh, if I had to pull this car over. So when those teachers call and tell you that Susie and Johnny been showing out at school, you just say, hey, what can we do to work together to get him or her on the right track? What can we do as a team? That's what you say. You don't say, no, they don't do that, because they sure do. They've been doing it all summer long. Okay? And I'm not the one to talk. I ain't judging y'all. I heard somebody say that teachers and preachers got the worst kids. And I'm going to tell you something. I only had one child. And when I tell you that boy exceeded the limitations of my medication as often as he could, he definitely did. So I'm not here to judge. Okay? I was one of those parents. They had to walk off and leave him on the floor crying. They had to reach in the back seat and swat him. So I'm not judging you at all. But I'm just saying, don't be in denial when them teachers start calling, okay? All right? It's so funny because, I just got off of FaceTime with my sister and I'm telling her this story. She was like, oh my goodness. And she said, you mean to tell me that you were in Walmart correcting people's children? And I'm just like, well, I had to say something, like the stuff they were doing. Somebody had, anybody, whether they were a teacher or not, would have said something. So we were talking about, back in the day, how it used to take a village to raise a child. But I don't feel like it's that way anymore because now the parents get mad at the village for correcting or saying anything to their child. Not every parent, but some parents, And I just know, my sister's like, you need to stop doing that because, you don't like to fight. And I don't. I mean, I'm a Libra. I believe in harmony, peace. I'm the peacemaker. I want everything to be balanced. I don't like confrontation. Let's work this out. I don't like to fight. But I sure like to press. I definitely like to press. So, yeah, so think you gonna come at me in a violent way? Yeah, I will press them charges. Those charges will be pressed. So if you got the money for bail and time to get off work for court visits and stuff, be my guest because, baby, the charges will be pressed. Yeah, so no, I'm not big on that physical violence or anything like that. Every time we go out, my family gives me this pep talk about, Kiki, okay, we're going to go to correct. You need to take off your teacher hat. You are not a teacher when you walk into this establishment. When you see kids misbehaving, you're going to not give a flying foot about it like the rest of us because it's not our business. Okay? And I'm like, okay. And every time we get up to get a plate of food, when we get back, our chairs better not be pushed in. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah, I'll try. So I always get that pep talk, My sister reminded me of a time when, I don't know, me and this girl had a disagreement and she was getting ready to strike. She was getting ready to. And I'm like, girl, nobody have time for that. I'm not going to fight you, girl. And my cousin came from behind and just grabbed her and threw her down to the ground. And she's like, my cousin have too much to lose. She is going somewhere in life. But me, on the other hand, baby. So I'm just like, and I felt a kind of way about that. So I kneeled down next to my cousin while she was on top of this girl. And I said, cousin, tough times don't last all the time. You're going to come out of that rut that you're in. And she's like, got this girl, and she's looking at me like, get away from me before I hit you. And I'm like, okay, I was just trying to help. So yeah, this is not a haul video. This is a disclaimer. I will be showing you the haul that I did at Walmart, but it won't be a come shop with me. Would I let this stop me from doing it? No, I eventually would get up my nerve to do it. So I'm definitely going to try it again. I'm going to work my nerve up. So, but I appreciate any virtual hugs, any encouragement, because y'all, I tried and I failed, but I'm going to try again. Till next time, be safe, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.